I don't know if your sources are impeccable, and plus obviously
Debatable.
They're impeccable. Where have you been able to determine if anybody's gotten Messi some ice for his ankle, Taylor?
I've sent him a game ready. I've sent him a cold plunge. I've sent him anything he needs, and I will be flying this evening to make sure that he has a cold 6-pack of Michelob Ultra right there for him so he can enjoy. Hey, truthfully, Rich, that ankle looks awful. That ankle looks really bad. And to see the passion in his face, the tears coming out, that is a serious injury. I think Inter Miami are trying to have their fingers crossed for the rest of the season here.
Yeah, obviously this is going to be a few weaker, but let's discuss that moment where Messi comes off the pitch. And he must know it's serious, and he's got to be sitting here thinking, I guess this is his Copa America final moment, right, Taylor? Was that what's going through his head there?
I think so. I do. I also think what's in his head is he's trying to do everything he can to get ready for the 26 World Cup. I know publicly he said he's 50-50. I'm telling you from following him, watching him closely, he will play in that World Cup if he's healthy. And I think that's all the mindset of that. This is the tail end of his career. He wants to play in that World Cup. He wants to be 100% fit. He also wants to win an MLS Cup with Inter Miami in the moment. He wants to bring trophies in MLS the way David Beckham and Robbie Keane did for the Galaxy. So I just love the passion for him. He's done everything, Rich. And yet he's still worried about this moment and what he's doing for his club team and for his country. I've never seen him react that way. And I've seen some nasty challenges on Lionel Messi. I have never seen him react that way. And that's why I think that right ankle, it's a serious injury.
Well, I guess he's limping off into the sunset with Di Maria, right? For the last time on the same pitch wearing that.
That's why you're so good at what you do. Well done.
Thank you, sir. And my God, just watching Di Maria play deep into that contest last night and then to come off when it's well, I shouldn't say it's obvious. Anything can happen, but it looked like this was going to be the end of the match because of the late goal that that Argentina scored, with Martinez just being an absolute goal-scoring machine for that side. What was your sense of the actual soccer that we saw last night in Miami?
It's amazing. It's amazing to think that you can bring off the leading goal scorer of the tournament off the bench. I mean, it's remarkable. Rich, honestly, this is where I think your fan base would appreciate this. I get asked millions of times during this week in Tahoe from all the biggest names in American sports, why can't the U.S. men's national team compete? Watch Argentina, Colombia. Argentina brought 3 world-class superstars in their respective positions off the bench,
deep into the contest too. Deep into the
so
contest.
Rich, until you get to that point, you're still behind the 8 ball a little bit when you're playing against the Argentinas of the world. I think for anyone that watched the game last night, it was as contested as any final you'll have. That is very South American. It's going to be a bloodbath. You've got to be physically up for the challenge, but mentally composed that you don't get caught up in, as I like to say, some of the baby games off the ball. But when I look at that team, Argentina, if Di Maria was healthy for the biggest finals in 14, in 16, and in 18, we're talking about a completely different history for Lionel Messi. Because if Di Maria is completely healthy, I think they win the 14 World Cup. We're talking about 2, 3, 4, 5 major trophies. He is the Robin to Messi's Batman. He was wonderful last night, and he's 36.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.